Hiya, my name is Veronica, Imaginovator and host. Welcome to the Shabu Prince Artist Studio, where you and I will play hard and embark on your new odyssey.
It's an inward journey of discovery using your enlivened sense of wonder. Each episode will offer you surprising experiences for deeper imagination and creativity to occur. This is your safe playground where you will discover and liberate your creative originality. Come on in and let's ride.
Hiya, I'm Veronica, and welcome to the Shabu Artist Studio. I am so glad you're here. This is an honor for us to play together. This is a safe space. So I ask you to commit and create time for this. Turn your phone off, close your door, gently tell family and friends this time is yours, because we are going to rediscover who we really are and our creative genius in fun and playful ways.
Hiya, I'm your assistant, Imaginovator Veronica, and I will help you get the most out of your new Odyssey, a program unlike anything you've ever seen before. Each episode is a grab bag of various creativity experiences and activities that will get you thinking in new ways and increase your curiosity for your imagination and creative self-expression. All you have to do is sit back, have an open mind, and watch. And I guarantee you will get something good for yourself out of the next half hour.
This is based on a successful program that I'm honored to bring you that is bringing many years of my own experience as a creativity expert, an entrepreneur, an artist, and a human being. And you're coming with all of your experience. And we're going to discover what more potential there is. You know, this is a very unique time in history, referred to by many as the New Renaissance, because everything needs to be reinvented. And you need your imagination and creativity to do that. But interestingly enough, somehow we've lost those skills. Isn't that interesting? You know, a phrase came to mind: unadulterated creativity. And what does that even mean? I looked up unadulterated, and it means purity without external influence. Isn't it funny that they call us grown-ups adults? Because yes, we've been influenced by many external forces by the time we're grown-ups. That's something we need to look at and address and maybe peel back to get back to our original creative selves. In this program, you'll also discover that you're a creative genius. And we have proof for that. So we'll give the mind plenty of information so they can learn to trust us and relax. We will experience many unique exercises. Experience is important because you are literally experiencing something viscerally with your emotion, which are your truths. And then we'll talk about those emotions and your mind coming in and playing in on those emotions. So the exercises in this program are fun and playful and immersive and really effective. You'll also get to hear from plenty of creativity influencers, reassuring you that what you're doing and why you're here is not a waste of your time, that this is important, and that you are okay being here, spending your time floating in possibility and imagination. Oh, it's fun and it's good. And we use play and fun and joy because play is one of the most powerful portals through which to discover who you really are. So this is a safe space. Commit to it. This is where you are free to go far into your far out imagination with no risk to your outside world without any judgment. So go for it. And I'll encourage you every week and every exercise to go a little bit further, a little bit deeper. So one word we're going to want to learn right off the bat that was invented here in the studio is Imaginovation. And it's essentially using your far out imagination to innovate and discover and reinvent. It's a good word. So together, while we're playing in this play box, we are going to refer to ourselves as Imaginovators. And I am going to learn and expand alongside with you. Yeah, this is new for me too. And I don't want it to be scripted. I want to speak to you from my heart, because that is where creative genius flows from. And so I write down a general outline of the important points I want to share in each episode. But other than that, I'm winging it. So yeah, I think we are going to have a ball. We're going to get to know our real selves. We're going to return home to who we really are and relearn what we already know.
Hiya! I also have bits of wisdom and techniques to help you during your odyssey. For instance, here are a few signs that you are ready to explore deeper parts of you and imaginovate. You are playfully willing. You know there is more inside you. You harbor an unfulfilled dream. You suspect creative genius is found outside of conventionality. And you want to return to your inner happy place. Now is the perfect time to learn how to deeply wonder and imaginovate. Tell your mind to take a break, because imaginovating comes through your heart. Let's now awaken your heart with an introspective question. Notice any resistance you may feel or messages from the mind that may keep you from deeper truths. Let your heart respond and listen. Now that your heart is open and wanting something new, let's dive deeper into your inner odyssey on a kaleidoscope journey using your imaginovation.
Here we go. We're about to experience our first experiential exercise that will take you to deeper levels of your imagination and creativity. So expect your mind to kick up and say messages like, get the heck out, or this is silly, what are you doing? This is really important. This is the first exercise in which you're going to learn to, one, establish sacred space, which means turn off your phone, tell family and friends this time is yours, commit. This is also where you will be able to suspend your disbelief, which is key in letting your creativity flow. You will be encouraged to let go of all historical references of everything during these programs. So start to do that. Just let whatever you see in your mind's eye that your heart wants to express out. I'm so honored and so excited to share this with you.
Kaleidoscope journeys will transport you to an altered positive state, but only if you let them. Learn to let go and open up, which is key to being creative. I will do all of the work. Just sit back and relax, and for the next 20 minutes, enjoy soothing colors, inspirational music, guided imagery, and introspection. Okay, we are embarking on a coloring odyssey, and I think this page is appropriate. And to get in the mood, let's first consider this inspirational statement. What our spirit wants is freedom, and courage is the way through which we obtain it. And we'll consider that statement as we begin to drift into some color. And I'm going to start with the background images, which are the clouds. And we're going to set a beautiful stage for our hot air balloons on the foreground. And so I'm going to play with a medley of blues. Let's come down over here and we'll incorporate this blue into some swirls, and we'll weave it in with other blues as we start to enter a new world. A world that is good and calm and welcomes our full potential and encourages larger thoughts. Allow yourself to soar. I love filling in these whirlpools of color. Imagine yourself being spun around, enveloped by all the color. A rich, silky feel. And let yourself float up into this new sky that we are actually creating together, so that then we can journey through it on one of our balloons. Look at how the sky is starting to shape and color. Look at how it starts to come forward and alive. A beautiful new world in which we can float and soar. On this odyssey together, we are now the creator. We are now bringing a new reality into our vision. We are producing. We are literally bringing to life a whole nother dimension. And this is in your power. And to encourage balance, I will carry this same blue into the lower right corner. There is balance in everything, balance in nature, and balance in our clouds. Feel the freedom when we get to fill in a large area of color. Feel a sense of accomplishment when it does fill in with color, just like that. Not only create these fields, but allow yourself to swim in them. Imagine yourself diving in and tell me, what does it feel like? What is the water's temperature? Is it deep? Now look about and tell me what surrounds you and what's above you. I admire your good fortune. You're swimming someplace very special and all your own. Let go, trust in the safety and security that you're now in, and just float.
breathing further life into our clouds, I will introduce this color into the left corner. Here, you are creator, and with every stroke of your pen, with every swatch of color, you add to its dimension. You bring its spirit, bring more life to it. Feel the turbulence in the air. Feel the movement. In nature, nothing is still. And by your coloring, you are releasing its energy. Because together we are creating the clouds and the sky and the wind. They possess an aspect of us, a part of our spirit. This creation literally becomes an extension of who you really are. And so now imaginate the wind moving and blowing and brushing against your cheek. And not only do you feel it, you hear it. And it sounds like it's telling you something. And now when it touches your face and your hair, listen now to the important message it wishes to share with you. And if you think about it, the wind touches so many things, and when it does, it sweeps up into it bits of soul and spirit from everything else and wafts it around the world. And so when the wind does reach you and tousles your hair, it releases that information and tells you so much. All that information is inside you. It's impossible for you not to know. I'll bring this hue of blue to the upper right corner. And come down here with me. And we will outline some of these billowing clouds with this beautifully dark supportive blue. Look at the girthiness of these clouds and consider what they must contain: color and energy and water and light and dark. And on top of all of that, they are reflectors, and they reflect the color of the area beneath them. Imagine your world now extending beyond the sky, down below onto the surface. What does the land below look like? What type of environment is there? And you get to imaginate it any way you want. Congratulations, as the reality you are now in continues to expand, and it's fantastic. Isn't creating and exploring fun? Can't you feel the energy rise within you? The enthusiasm, for what may be and your sense of wonder as it returns. These clouds are peeking out from behind the balloon with excitement and anticipation and great welcome. And while I'm really excited about how this is evolving, I still need to practice control into these small areas. Now come with me over here to the left side, and we will add some of the same bold, dark color as the outline of the billowing clouds over here. I like to think of this darker blue as a rib for strength, so that the cloud can help carry the hot air balloons that are to come. I appreciate the focus that these smaller areas are requiring of me, because how many opportunities do we have that are requiring our complete and total focus onto creativity? Isn't it amazing how energy and life start to come to our creation? We're only using one color, different hues, which implies the energy of these clouds was already there. They just needed to be released. Isn't that the truth for everything? Potential just lies dormant, waiting for the trigger. And I wonder what potential lies dormant within you. And I wonder what will trigger it to arise. Our clouds are looking good, and to continue the balance, I will carry this same hue at the bottom center of our image. And here again is where I need to bring in my focus so that I can push the color into these small areas, ever so gently, sweeping the color into these areas as if with a soft, feathered, magical brush. Billowing clouds may tickle my face, and in return and in gratitude, I will tickle it with color. And I see you there, little cloud, hiding behind the distant hot air balloon, and I know you see me, and I will kiss you with a little color too. There, and I think this is the perfect place to pause our odyssey. Look at that. Promise me you'll return. There's still so much to experience.
Ho ho! I like to see Imaginovators before and after their kaleidoscope journeys, and already you are looking more like yourself. Your imagination is like a new friend, so you'll need to build your relationship and learn to trust it so it can share with you the secrets of your creative genius. Thanks to Imaginator Veronica's imagination, I can be here with you now and share with you a little of my curly-haired Tao. Ever wonder about the eons of time and evolution that went into developing that thing you naturally do really well? And that doing more of that thing you do really well may be the whole point?
Becoming a creative person again simply means being free. And so we are going to continue to explore what it means to be free. Free to think and imagine, to have your ideas flow, your impulses go, again, your creative impulses. It's all about your freedom. The key also is to be surprised at times. So I'm going to keep showing you new and different things and experiences and other inputs and perspectives to keep that element of surprise going. There is that joy in that surprise. And when was the last time you felt surprise in your life? Yeah, this is nothing but fun and joy and rejuvenation and being re-energized again about that wondrous soul, that person of who you really are. And I'm excited to discover who that is. Come back again where we'll discover more. But I challenge you until then to live big and play hard.
An adventure begins.